Hi folks, Russell Wright from ThemeZoom.com, and today I'm going to show you a pretty cool feature of the Krakken application. This is ThemeZoom's vertical online market analysis application. And we are going to take a look at the white paper generator. And I'm going to actually do a little twist on this. I'm going to show you neuroscience. Notice that neuroscience has 3 themes tied to it. It's a $701 million for the organic rank value max. That's the most possible with the words tied to this. And it's 1,200 million for the total search market value. That includes both pay-per-click keywords and the organic keywords. It's a really cool feature. Okay, so you go ahead and go into neuroscience. What I did is I just clicked right on it. And I have 1 billion total search market value here. And again, for our definitions on what this means, this is an estimation based on numbers that have to do with the most expensive, what we call the research pay-per-click cost of a term stretched over the course of a year. Okay, neurobiology, neuroscience, and molecular neurobiology. Now, the reason I've chosen this for you is because I wanted to look at an educational term, something that falls under a lot of .edus. Look at all these. Medicine Net, Mayo Clinic, Help Guide, Kids Health, SIAM, US. These are all govs, and there's one .edu. And there's a method to my madness. I chose this because I want to, show you something. Here's all the searches, okay? And these searches are for anything that have to do with molecular biology. Look at all the searches they have for that. It's really a lot of people using this as an educational application. So if you look right here, neurobiology is one. That means that there's 39 themes tied to it, and the range of the cost is between 39 at the lowest and $1.68 for the keywords piled underneath this neurobiology. These are the domains that are the cross-theme cluster domain of these 3 words. That's your market theme cluster. And here's the ordered theme information from neurobiology to molecular neurobiology. Let's go ahead and dig right into neurobiology, which has a lot of competing pages tied to it. I had a very famous doctor tell me, when talking to me about using the internet, that she only uses the internet for a library, nothing else. It's not marketing or anything else. You can tell that there's a lot of med students and a lot of different things out there using the internet for that. Neurobiology is pretty competitive. So you can see there's a few terms underneath this neurobiology. Okay, 891. Okay, natural searches per day. $1.24, and it's 6 million is the competing pages, and it's $538,000. So you can see that's not incredibly huge pile of terms. But when you start looking up here in biology and depression, all these terms, there's a lot of parent terms like departments like research that really have huge dollar amounts tied to them. And you can get rid of some of these if you want. If they're not part of what you want in that cluster, you just go down and you delete selected. And now that I deleted those, I like to take a look at this and sometimes print it out for clients. It's quite interesting, even when you're dealing with educational type items. Now we're going to go to the ranked domains. Click on ranked domains. I always like to show you how the .edu and educational keywords are so covered and spackling all over the market strategy summary, and how all the .orgs and .edus start to dominate. Okay, we'll go back to the view themes for this cluster. Okay, now we're going to click competitive analysis, which is on your left side if you're in Mozilla. This is cool because you get to see how all these sites are, how many inbound links you have coming to each one of these individual keywords. Then I'm going to hit the white paper. Here's where the action happened. It's going to drill. We'll get into this a little bit more when we come back for video series part 2. But the keywords are for neurobiology and neuroscience in this white paper, and you can see the organic market value distribution for the top 10 domains. You can see what I wanted to show you is that a lot of them are .orgs. And when we come back, we'll get into what's interesting about these .orgs. And you can kind of take a look at more educational keyword from the ThemeZoom white paper.